Hello, my beautiful fashionistas. You're welcome to Yvonne Winifred UG. Today we are making this bucket hat with only this one piece. We don't need to cut out different parts separately. We only need this one piece and our lining piece, and that will be all. So let us start the video. So you just need a piece that is 21 inches by 21 inches, just a square that is 21 inches by 21 inches. Here I have some excess, but just know you only need 21 inches by 21 inches. So this is the main fabric that we're going to be using, and I will be adding a hard stiff paper. It is a iron-on interfacing. I'm just going to iron the two together so that they stick with each other. So guys, this is the lining piece that I'm going to be working with. And also, by the way guys, do you know that you can make this hat reversible depending on your lining piece? So this is it after ironing the interfacing on. I just to the wrong side of this main fabric, I ironed the shine side of the stiff paper, and now they are stuck together. So now we are going to fold in our piece into two like this. One fold gives us two parts, so it's like how we form a full circle piece, So after this first fold, again we are going to fold. So now we have 4 equal parts, and we've made 2 folds, guys. 2 folds to give us 4 equal parts. So this is what we have. Make sure that everything is aligning properly and you have 4 equal parts. So this is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So that's it that we need with anyway after all the folding. So we are now going to start shaping our hat. First of all, we need a circular piece. So remember, this is 21 inches by 21 inches. After this fold, you're going to have 10.5 inches on either sides, guys. After folding, you're going to have kind of a radius of 10.5 inches. So from the apex, from the closed edge, you're going to mark 10.5 inches. 10.5 inches. We want to form a circular piece. 10.5 inches here. So we are trying to form an arc. 10.5 inches, or like a quarter of a circle. So 10.5 inches everywhere. Then connect the points and simply cut out. So you see this bucket hat method, it is so simple, like very simple. You don't have to cut out the brim alone, the top part alone, you know, like the sides alone. This is all that we need. So after here, get your sharp scissors, because we have hard interfacing here. Hard interfacing needs you to have a beautiful scissor. You see that I changed my scissors. So now I'm cutting it out and now putting this away. This is our circular piece so far that we are going to use to form our bucket hat. So yeah, so now ignore those folds, guys. I was trying out something, but now you're going to fold your piece into 2 equal parts. 2 equal parts. Now our circle is in 2 halves. So make sure that you cut out any excesses, you know, like everything is just equal and equal. So after folding into 2, guys, are you seeing into 2? After folding into 2, again we are going to fold this kind of half of a circle into 3 equal parts. Are you seeing now? Now I'm going to try to fold it into 3 equal parts. You see? Yes, like this. Make sure at the apex everything is also folded well. Everywhere where this, like the circular parts, everything is folded well. So take your time until you get 3 equal parts. Have you seen? There are 3 equal parts. but I think you're understanding everything. So here we are now. Good thing that you need to do here is first get your pins and pin this down. So I'm also going to get the midpoint of this now. So I'm folding it into two like this just to get the crease line and see where the midpoint is, which is here. So here before we move on, let me just pin it down so that everything is aligning properly, you know, no faulty movements, so that now we cut out the shape of this bucket hat. So after folding into the 3 equal parts, get the midpoint, which is here, pin it down. Now we start markings. So you're going to mark a straight line here where the crease line is at your midpoint of these 3 equal parts of our circular piece, or you know, like, then at the top here where there are curves, you're going to mark 3 centimeters on either sides. Guys, now we've changed, we've gone into centimeters, not inches. 3 centimeters, not inches. 3 centimeters on either sides of this crease line or the midpoint line. Then along the line going downwards, I'm going to mark 8 centimeters, guys. 8 centimeters first here. So 8 centimeters are here. Then also continue to mark 5 centimeters like this. 5 centimeters. Not inches, guys. Centimeters. So now, still also here where we marked the 8 centimeters, on either sides, we are going to mark 3.5 centimeters. We are trying to shape our bucket hat, guys. 3.5 centimeters this side, and also 3.5 centimeters on the other side. You can use inches, but I wanted centimeters to give me a correct shape. Then afterwards, guys, we are just going to get a ruler, connect our points that we've marked simply like this, from the top, from the curves into the midpoint, then to the line like that. So you're seeing that shape. So like this, we need this shape so that we form our bucket hat like this. This also, by the way, saves so much fabric, and we are going to cut out that we've marked. This saves you fabric. So you see that I've changed it, and we're going to start cutting from the curved part into the apex. But anyway, from the curved edge, you cut out like this. And now, guys, we've formed our bucket hat. Remove your pins, remove the pins, and open up the circle, and now this is what we have. So nice and beautiful. So from this, we are going to form a beautiful bucket hat, but before all that, we have to duplicate the same onto the lining piece. So here I've just pinned down my main fabric piece, and I'm just going to cut out, just duplicate, cut along the edges, all around, everywhere. And after all this cutting, you're going to have your lining piece also. If you don't want to use lining, for example, if you're using some strong hard fabrics like strong denim, that is also beautiful. So here we are now. I'm removing the pins now, and now we have our main fabric and the lining piece. Main piece and the lining piece. Here we are. So you can use any fabrics of your choice. So now to start sewing, we are going to be joining the two parts that are opposite to each other. You see, like this, you fold into two like this, right sides facing each other, and then sew by 1/2 inch. Me, at the first time, this is my first time making it, I sewed by 1/4 inch, but according to my head also and my hair, my bucket hats came out a bit bigger, but so you should, I think, sew by 1/2 inch. and connect those cutout shapes to form our bucket hat. So you have to repeat the same also with your lining piece. Fold into two like this at the wrong side, then sew along by 1/2 inch. So let's get to the sewing machine. After the sewing machine, guys, I can't show you everything. I know you know how to sew. I believe you do. So after that sewing, this is the shape. I think you're now seeing that the heart is forming. It is forming. So this is the lining piece also. Are you seeing? This one is really soft fabric, and I think you're seeing that the shape differs from where we added interfacing on the other, this other main piece. But this is how also it looks like. It is forming. So now guys, to finish up our sewing, we are going to align the two pieces right sides facing each other, and make sure the seam lines are connecting, pin everything together. Are you seeing? I'm aligning everything together, then get some pins, and we are going to sew the two parts together. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm sorry with the way this is you're not seeing it like properly, but I think you're understanding everything. So guys, here I'm just going to go ahead and sew along the edge and leave out about 3 inches or 4 inches for turning this piece inside out. So sew along the edge, and this is it after sewing. So I've sewn by 1/2 inch all around or all along the edge, and now I'm going to use the 3 inches I left out that I didn't sew up, using that piece to turn it to the right side. So guys, now here you have to make sure that you push out every seam, every corner, every curve, like push out everything properly. And when you push them out and you see that you like what you see, go ahead and give it a good press down, like iron it properly, like iron it and iron it and iron it so that it looks neat. So this is it guys, before ironing here. So this is the opening that we left for turning this piece into to the right side guys. So I'm folding in the similar ones, and I'm going to take it back to the sewing machine and top stitch. You can do many top stitches, like 2 or 3, just to add some design and beauty. And guys, after everything, this is the finished heart. So I've finished sewing all along the edge to even close up the opening that we left before. And this is the inside. You see that you can make this heart reversible. You see, the easiest bucket hat I've ever made. And guys, by the way, I learned this from Beautary, that channel. She's a South African YouTuber. I've learned a lot from her. Most DIYs that I make, I've learned from her, especially the bags. So thank you.